All right, here is Sean O'Malley, the #1 bantamweight contender and perhaps a future world champion. There were a lot of us that believed in this man early on. And I think those that didn't are now getting on board that bandwagon, getting off the crowd.
Well, I'll tell you this much, John. I never thought he would be the #1 contender this soon. But he showed that it's not just confidence. He's not just spewing words. He has the actions to back up those words. That's why you saw him in that competitive fight with Peoria. That's why you have seen him compete well against the best fighters in the world. That's why you see him so close to a championship opportunity. But there's one last step, and that's getting the win tonight.
And obviously that is easier said than done, but Sean O'Malley has this intricate training camp built entirely around him, and there is no denying his status right now as one of the very best 135-pound fighters in the world. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we are back at the Crew here in the tri-state area, Newark, New Jersey. Big UFC live event coming up here tonight, and this event here doesn't get as many shows as it used to because of the New York legislation, but certainly they come out when the UFC's in town.
Before the UFC was able to go to Madison Square Garden, we went to the Prudential Center. It was as close as we could get, and the fans always showed up. It is a great arena and a place for great fights.
Somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the win to the target there. The takedown defense holds up. All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. O'Malley's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Now goes to the uppercut.
And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Dvalishvili's in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Making all these shots count. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
He let him step over to the crucifix. Nice shot there by the champ. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, this could be over soon.
Right to the knee on belly.
Keep that pressure high now.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Gotta be careful here. Oh, right into mount. He's got his head looking for the arm triangle.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, nice jab by Dvalishvili.
Nice leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it certainly did. Back and forth we go. Dvalishvili's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Tried to counter there. Omalley evades. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Dvalishvili's able to transition back to side control now.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Great shot from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Going for a submission. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Lands with the ground and pound.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Oh.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious hip strike. How'd he take it? As usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili.
Take a seat. Deep breath in. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. I want you to set those kicks up a little bit better.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Nice punch by Dvalishvili. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see it cut, try to attack it? Oh, right there, we'll see if he can finish.
He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Back to the feet now.
Oh, good knee.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice uppercut. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Oh, huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, good back and forth action, but they pause things here, DC. They're going to call in the ringside physician and take a look at what is a nasty cut.
Well, he's got to check on it because you don't know if the fighter's going to be able to continue. Fighters always want to fight, but it's up to the ringside physician to tell them if they're capable of it.
As Michael Bisping might say, we have a cheeky situation here, but it looks as though the fight will continue, at least for now.
Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination, and the determination is get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have...
Cannot take too many of those.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura, watching him to step over.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Massive knee to the body lands. Now some separation from his clinch position.
And that's how you defend the double leg, ladies and gentlemen.
Big double leg level change.
Oh, O'Malley gets back up again. Nicely done. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay in the corner. He mixed it up. He went high with the front, but he's going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship
The
rounds.
4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to want to fight.
Dvalishvili's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Big right hook there by the champ. That was a slick transition.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dvalishvili. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, he might have that submission locked in. Oh, bails on the submission now. Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
Dvalishvili, ground and pound from half guard now.
He's got to be careful here.
Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. We might get a stoppage here.
You need to fight back.
Dvalishvili's looking for an armbar here. He is no one-trick pony.
Arm in very tight.
Oh, that arm is in real trouble.
He's got it isolated. He's looking to finish.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop.
Great round, bud. Relax, take a deep breath and listen. You are outstriking this guy. He's trying to make this an ugly fight, though. Don't get suckered in.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
You ready to fight? You ready?
5th and final round. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Oh, nice body shot. Wow.
How about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Dvalishvili's back inside control here.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Oh! He's got to be careful here.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Sweet, that was freaking awesome, man. Great knockout.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Merab, the Machine, Dvalishvili.
Well, he came in with a target on his back with a belt around his waist, and that is exactly the way he leaves. Successfully defends the Bantamweight title by knockout tonight.
He told us on Thursday nothing's going to change, and that was the exact truth. He went out there and he fought his fight. He stuck to the game plan. He did exactly what he said he was going to do, and he remains the UFC Bantamweight champion.